So you're thinking about buying a property sometime soon and you don't have enough money for the down payment and you're kind of wondering what you're going to do. Did you know you can get people to help you with that and gift you money to buy real estate? It's a Monday afternoon. It is such a lovely day because the sun is out. It's finally not 0 degrees over in the Chicagoland area, and we are out here doing our live. I'm gonna start naming these videos Chris's Corner because we come live every Monday talking about real estate. I used to have a series with Chris's Corner. I did some cringy videos back when way back when. Let's just ignore that and let's call these Chris's Corner going forward. So, if you're thinking about buying a property and you're kind of stuck, you don't have enough money, you can get gifted money in order to help you come up with the rest of the payment. Let's say you need to come up with $10,000, $15,000 for the down payment, and you only have maybe seven, maybe 6,000. You can get the rest of the money covered from gifts from other people. Now, there are some restrictions to that. Now, if you're getting, it depends on also what type of loan if you're getting, right? So let's first talk about what gifted money is. So basically, gifted money is getting money from people you know in order to help you with the down payment that is not a loan. This is a huge thing. It is not a loan. You are not paying it back. And you need to get that written down because whenever you get gifted money, the bank is going to say, hey, we need something on record to show this is not a loan from somebody else, that it is free money for you to pay for this house. The other thing to keep in mind with gifted money is it matters where it comes from. If you've ever bought a property before, you have not seen how strict banks are in finding out exactly where the money comes from to pay for the house. I'm telling you, some banks are so strict, they will go to every single line item of a bank statement to make sure where this is coming from, or who's giving you money here, how did you get this amount of money. So it is really important on where you're getting this money from and documenting that. So before you accept any gifts, before you go through this, if you're thinking about asking for help for people and giving you gifts of money to buy a property, ask your bank first. Ask them, talk to them, make sure they understand what's going on because you want to know, hey, can I take it from this person? Is it an acceptable person? Because typically you can only accept gift funds from family members, from spouses, from partners. Some banks are going to have a problem. If you have a longtime family friend, maybe a partner who you're buying a property with that you're not in relationship with, sometimes the banks aren't going to accept that as a gift payment and they won't accept that payment in order to buy the property. So make sure to talk to your banker on whoever you're working with to say, hey, this is who I'm looking to get gifted money from. Is it acceptable? And then make sure to document it. When they say, yeah, good to go, make sure to document where you're getting that money from. Because make sure to document where you're getting that money from. Because they're going to need to see, hey, they're going to need to check your bank account to see, okay, when did this money come into your account? And then they're probably going to check the person's bank account of who sent you the money to make sure it's verified, it's safe, and you're good to go. So they're very, very strict when it comes to seeing the money in your account to buy the property. So make sure to know that ahead of time and talk to your mortgage banker so that they know what's going on. So now that you know where it comes from, do you know that sometimes there's not even a limit to how much gifts you can get? Now, if you're getting a conventional loan, if you're buying a rental property, anything like that, typically there is a limit to how much money you can get gifted. Now, if you're buying your own property and you're using an FHA loan, maybe a VA loan, a USDA loan, any of those types of loans, you can get unlimited amount of gifts. So let's say you got a sugar mama who's willing to pay you money, who's willing to gift you money to buy a property, and your mortgage banker said you can accept the money from that person. They could technically pay for your entire down payment, right? If you're getting an FHA loan, you got a sugar mama, they're willing to give you that money. Hey, you don't have to pay a dime if you got the hookup and they're willing to pay you for the property. Now, again, that's for FHA, VA, and USDA. If it's a conventional loan, that's probably not going to work. So keep in mind if you want to get a gift, family member, know what type of loan you're getting and make sure to document where it's coming from and ask your lender. Now, one cool thing that you can do if you're buying property within family, which is something we're going through right now with one of my clients, is if the seller whoever it is in your family, if they're selling you the property and they have the home free and clear or they have a good amount of equity, let's say you're buying your property from your uncle. Your uncle has 50% equity of the property and he's selling you his property. And your uncle said, hey, you know what, let's make this work so that you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. They're really trying to help you out and they want you to own a property and they just kind of want to sell their property and they don't need it. So your uncle is selling you your uncle is selling you his property. He doesn't want you to pay any money down. He can give you a gift of equity. So it's not technically a gift funds, but he's gifting you equity in the house. So let's say you wanted to put, 10% down. He's going to gift you that 10% equity in the house. So technically, you don't need to come down with any money at all, which is pretty cool. It is possible. I didn't hear this until I went through this, but not only can you get gift funds, but you can get gifts of equity, which is pretty cool if you're looking to buy property within families or within people you know, and you want to make it relatively simple. You don't want to put any down payment, and they're willing to work with you. So those are some types of ways where you can get money gifted to you to help you buy a property. So if you ever have any issues, you ever having down payment issues, and you need some extra help, you can get it from other people. Now, this doesn't mean going on. I see a lot of TikTok trends where if $10,000, 10,000 people gave me $1, I can buy this. That's not going to work. You're probably not going to be able to qualify and use that money for a down payment because again, it needs to be from somebody that you know, most likely a family member, partner. So keep that in mind. Again, if you're looking for money, you need some help, think about getting gifts from your family members, some close partners, maybe some friends if your lender allows it. So there's our Chris's Corner for today, first Monday in February. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week. It's sunny, it's warm, the snow is melting. What else can you complain about? Have a great week. If you have any questions, you have any issues, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer anything I can. Otherwise,